Some interesting ones. And this one's always great. Between Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Bills opening drive, 3rd and 8 from the Chiefs' 23. Allen deep to Dalton Kincaid, 23-yard touchdown.
You see it early on how much he matters to this offense, just a matchup advantage it creates in their pass game.
Late second quarter, Bills now lead 14-10, and Allen was feeling it, firing downfield to Dawson Knox.
Yeah, really good job of play fake on early downs, get the defense to commit, beautiful ball down the sideline, and then Josh Allen and that offense finding a way on second and go with the quarterback sneak.
So Josh Allen feeling the confidence as the Bills lead 21-13 at the half, 14-20 in the fourth quarter. Chiefs down 28-13, and Mahomes trying to get some magic going. Can they climb back in this one? He finds Rashee Rice over the middle for 29 yards.
I'm sure this made a lot of people in Buffalo feel sick to their stomach, being like, it's going to happen again. Unbelievable awareness by Patrick, finding ways to create huge conversions.
Joey Bosa was unblocked but hesitated there. That's why you saw him called out. All right, later in the drive, Chiefs facing another 4th down. This time, the Bills' 2-yard line. Kareem Hunt running it in for the touchdown. Chiefs decide to go for 2. On the 2-point attempt, there's Mahomes. The chemistry to Travis Kelce continues. Successful 2-point conversion. The Chiefs now only down 28-21. Under 5 to play. Same score. It's 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 23. And Mahomes taking the shot downfield, intercepted by Maxwell Harrison.
He was injured early on in this season. Pure speed on the field. He tracks the football from a low zone. Huge play for the Buffalo Bills.
26 seconds later, same score. Matt Prater lining up. And this was a doink heard around the world. I wish we had the sound full because it was so loud and so crazy. And they're thinking, oh no, they can't give Patrick Mahomes another chance. But that's what they did. 11 seconds left. Chiefs, 2nd and 10 near midfield. Mahomes dropping back, launching it toward the end zone and goes off Tyquan Thornton's hands. It gets deflected away. So
Mahomes Bishop was everywhere in this game. No bigger play than that play in the end zone.
Let's hear from Josh Allen after this win.
They're the pinnacle of what you want your franchise to be. They've been that for the last 8 years. You know, anytime you get a chance to play, you know, the best and you can come away with a victory, you're going to be feeling pretty good. You know, there's a lot to be happy about, but like I alluded to earlier this week, it's never as good, never as bad as you think. So got some stuff to clean up. Well, you know, we'll watch this one tomorrow and get rid of it.
Allen completed 23 of 26 passes against the Chiefs. He was unstoppable, breaking his own record for highest completion percentage in Bills history. He had no off-target throws. It's his 2nd game this season with at least 25 attempts and 0 off-target throws. That's twice as many as the rest of the NFL combined. Trevor Lawrence, the only other guy to do it. That was week 5 against the Chiefs. That on Monday Night Football. Marcus, how was that Bills offense able to be so effective, so in rhythm, so on time?
They're in the vein of being a championship team when they play the way they played last night. And that's featuring James Cook, but also allowing Josh Allen to stay around those attempts and completions to protect himself. This team is 6-0 when James Cook has more than 100 yards in a game from scrimmage. Doesn't matter if that's handing the football off or getting him involved in the passing game. He's in that vein of an Alvin Kamara of years past. He's in that vein of a Christian McCaffrey by the way that they're using him and getting him in space. And he is such a cerebral runner. The jump cut, the ability to get in and out of breaks and then get north to south makes him a really good back. But this team functionally is better when James Cook is the feature and not Josh Allen, as crazy as that sounds.
I also think you saw why being at home is so important. This offense is predicated on information. And in the way that they shift in motion, use their backs and their receivers to gather that information, it's enormous advantage at home. So they move the back out. No one goes with them. They know that once the receiver goes and the defender follows, it's man. And the second thing is, Bolton, the backer up top, is really the pressure guy. Now, once the ball gets snapped, you'll see that Shakir's the guy that they want to double team. So then it goes quarterback 1, it's man-to-man 2. That matchup is advantage. That is Tranquil versus Kincaid. Huge. Now go to the end of the game. You're in that 3-by-1 formation, point to the linebacker, you got to block him. Everybody on the defense thinks, down block, down block, down block, here comes double team. But you reverse the quarterback out. They've got eyes on those receivers and those tight ends going towards the football. The back takes a great track, James Cook. So it's all about them being at home, having the time to do those different motions and shifts, the quarterback realizing what the defense is, especially against a matchup like Kansas City. That's why I thought this game was such a big deal for Buffalo, and I do believe if they are the 1 seed, they'll go to the Super Bowl.
Wow. Okay, by the way, if you're at home, you're like, there's really loud music and it got crazy in here. I just want to reference the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders are on the field, the iconic Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. They see us coming, they're like, it's time to rehearse. All right, listen, these are your people. Mina, defensively. There they are. Get it, girl.
Hey.
Oh,
You didn't have to turn around. Put it right in front of you. Enjoy. They're very talented. Very talented. Mina, defensively, Buffalo kept the Chiefs in check. This offense has been so good lately. Stop it, Dan.
How am I supposed to
How are they able to do it?
doing his thing? So they did get a lot of pressure in this one. I thought Bosa was impactful, but then going back and rewatching, to me, it was actually more about the coverage. A few things jumped out, some tweaks that I thought the Bills made. They played more man coverage on early downs, very smart, more dime. And then they took away the easy buttons for Patrick on throws of 2.5 seconds or less, thinking slants, screens, those quick outs that he's so good at. He was 5 for 10 for 23 yards. And going back and watching every single quick pass, I swear, Cole Bishop was in on at least half of them. I mean, I don't know if there's a defensive player in this league who had a more impactful game than him in this one. He was sticky in coverage, he was flying into screens, he was making tackles, breaking up passes. An all-world performance from Bishop and a greatly improved performance from this Bills secondary.
I think a large part of it is, right, styles make fights. And if you're going to play against the Buffalo Bills, you want to be able to run the football. That's not where Kansas City is strong offensively. And so when you look at the play on the back end, especially the young players of the Buffalo Bills, it was amazing. She's already mentioned Cole Bishop, Maxwell Harrison, who actually didn't start this game, but was implemented throughout the game. He made some huge plays. The speed he was able to add on the back end to run step for step with a guy like Xavier Worthy. And I thought the play in space and at the point of attack by the secondary was absolutely amazing. And when you add that combined with some of the pressure we were able to see up front and the wins one-on-one from guys like Joey Bosa, it was a masterful performance by Sean McDermott's defense.
How many times do you see teams play like a man concept on one side and a zone concept on the other side?
Well, also you saw it in this game too, in that man concept where you would slide people with Rasheed Wright. So you saw that especially late in the game, and you had Maxwell Harrison one-on-one with a guy like Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, this is the first time in Mahomes' career that he completed less than 50% of his things Sunday in just a little bit, but we're now about 25 hours until the trade deadline. In fact, as we welcome Adam Schefter in here to the start of NFL Live, Jerry Jones just said on the radio that the Cowboys have made a trade. We're waiting to hear exactly what that is. As soon as we know, we will bring it to you, and Adam will have the latest. But let's start with the trade that we do know about, including the Eagles in Miami.
Laura, the Philadelphia Eagles sent a 2026 third-round pick, their own pick, to the Miami Dolphins in exchange for Jalen Phillips, who now reunites in Philadelphia with his former defensive coordinator in Miami, Vic Fangio. This is the third trade in the last week that the Eagles have made. They also acquired cornerback Michael Carter and cornerback Jair Alexander. Now they've also added Jalen Phillips. Meanwhile, Tucker Kraft, the test came back today.